Okay, so today I'm going to tell you my mother's story. Gloria Knowles is my mom. She is an immigrant from the island of Jamaica, the island of wood and water, the island of the pretty daughters. So she came to the United States to pursue an education because she couldn't do so in her native country. Tuitions, fees to go to school at a higher level were too expensive for her. She was always a very bright kid in her class, at the top of her class in her all-girls school in Jamaica, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Shout out to Montego Bay High School. And so she knew that she had the stuff to prosper. And so she looked outside of her country and she looked at some schools in the States. So she looked, and she also looked at some schools in Canada. So she landed on a school called the School of Visual Arts in New York, and she wanted to be a fine artist, and she also wanted to be an educator. So she figured, where can I get some fine arts training? And the School of Visual Arts was her choice. And so what she left behind was her parents, her country, her culture, her food, her favorite dishes. One of her favorite dishes is liver and banana, ackee and saltfish and banana. I don't like the former, I do like the second. Whatever, I'll eat both of them, but my favorite dish is ackee and saltfish. They left all those things behind, including her family, which was the worst thing. To be in a foreign country without your family. Luckily, she had an amazing friend who had migrated before her, and she actually was able to stay with that friend and be able to have a piece of her country there. She did not have a full ride. She had to actually work, and she worked 2 jobs to be able to maintain her tuition, her books, her fees. She was in an art program, so supplies, paint, canvas. In New York, it's a big city. She encountered racism. She encountered a lot of small-mindedness being there. And in her country, you know, it is a majority black nation state, and it wasn't as pervasive, like racism wasn't as pervasive. So you left a country where you felt like you were normal to being in a country where you stick out, right? But even as she stuck out, she chose to fit in as she stuck out. People loved her accent, people loved her jolly demeanor, people loved her stories, and so she finished in 3.5 years because of that. So kudos to her. #HOLA America.